This is the Eviquire forensic browser. Eviquire is a specialized browser designed to forensically collect online evidence for use in a court of law. Any type of online content that you can browse can be collected. It can be a social media post, a simple web page, or even a content on the Tor dark web network. Let's start at the beginning and see what makes Eviquire unique. We developed a customized interface that fulfills all the forensic requirements for an acquisition across multiple countries. We designed it so that Eviquire collects the strongest evidence available for use in any court of law, regardless of country or jurisdiction, because Eviquire evidence always provides clear assurance of how that specific content was collected online. At the center of the browser, we find the browser itself, which can open any website, just like Edge, Chrome, or Firefox. For example, we can browse Wikipedia and search for Europe. At the top of the browser, we see key properties of the acquisition. We see the Eviquire version being used, the current acquisition ID, and the IP address from which we are investigating. And we also have the video duration, because everything visible on screen is being video recorded. An important point to consider is that we put significant focus on the visual aspect of the evidence. So the evidence is video recorded, while the network traffic is also collected, and everything is time-stamped on multiple blockchains in real time. Finally, we have the video time and the current system time. And at the bottom, we have the chain of custody, which is a digital adaptation of the traditional chain of custody for physical evidence, adapted specifically for online content. For example, when I change pages, it is immediately reflected in the chain of custody below. Again, all of this is video recorded, which makes the evidence exceptionally strong. But how do we collect this evidence? On the left side, we have several options. First, I can take a screenshot. In this case, the tool collects everything visible on the screen, including the interface, but not content outside the view. In this case, the web page is very long, so the screenshot captures only the visible portion. If I want to capture the entire page, then I will use a page shot, where the browser automatically scrolls through the page, while taking screenshots and collecting additional forensic data to create a forensic package that is then time-stamped on multiple blockchains. This is another acquisition option. In addition, we can collect only a specific screen region. In this case, I select the area with the mouse, mark it as evidence, and the process is complete. Notice that the screen changes from blue to white, and once it turns blue again, it means the evidence has been fully acquired and time-stamped on multiple blockchains. Let's now go to YouTube, which is another common source of evidence. On YouTube, there are several important details to consider. First, we have the ability to expand comments and replies. This video contains, of course, the video content itself, along with many comments, some of which are hidden. Eviquire can automatically scroll, load additional comments, and expand both comments and replies. But first, let's collect the video itself. Eviquire includes a dedicated function to collect and download the video without waiting for the full playback duration. Here, we can download the video. The video file itself is treated as evidence. At the bottom left, we have a status update showing everything that occurs during the video download. We are now downloading the video while tracking not only the actual YouTube page, but also the final URL from which the video was downloaded. If the video is delivered in segments, then it will track the URLs of all video segments. In this case, the video is quite long, so it takes some time. After that, we will expand the comments and replies. We will use the auto-scroll function with comments and replies. Now that the video has been collected, let's auto-scroll the page. And we select Expand, Comments and Replies. This is important because it allows the tool to expand comments and replies while scrolling, taking screenshots, and collecting other forensic properties. Let's press stop and review the results. If we scroll up, we will see how the comments have already been expanded by the tool. Another useful capability is the web crawler feature. The tool extracts all links and then visits, and forensically captures all pages behind those links. This is especially useful when you have, for example, an online store with multiple products, such as YouTube, eBay, or AliExpress, and the tool can automatically crawl all related product pages linked from the current page, saving significant time for the investigator. For example, we are already collecting the third page. This is the fourth page, and so on until all URLs are processed. The tool collects URLs only within the active domain. It does not leave the domain. Let's stop here and review the results. Another useful feature is the ability to use a split screen. This is particularly useful when, for example, we want to collect evidence and demonstrate that the same page appears in two different user agent views, or when we want to compare two different websites together at the same time in a single image, so the judge can better understand what is being collected. Again, we can take a screenshot. That includes both pages, left and right, in the split screen. That completes the different options available for collecting online evidence. We can now stop the acquisition and return to the case manager. At this point, Eviquire is compressing the entire acquisition we completed, including all evidence, and then a report will be generated, along with all the hashes of the files and other acquisition properties that were recorded. This is the acquisition review tool, which can also be embedded in a case. So, investigators can review the evidence independently. Here we can see, for example, the chain of custody and the complete video of the entire acquisition. Included is, and this is very important, a visual indicator showing where the user clicked with the mouse. This is important because it allows the judge to clearly see it in the video. We also have all screenshots that were collected during the acquisition, including different evidence types, along with the acquisition report containing general acquisition information and forensic data, network details, the video recording, and then a preview of each type of evidence that was collected. This is the chain of custody, where we can see all details related to the URLs we visited. We also have the downloads section. In this case, one video was downloaded from YouTube, along with all forensic information about the video, including the actual URL from which the video was downloaded. In addition, we have the deep collection capability that allows you to view all request and response content captured during the acquisition and makes it possible to download specific resources directly. This is particularly useful for JavaScript files or other resources that you may want to download. Of course, the forensic package is more robust and comprehensive. We collect a number of files for every piece of evidence. Each evidence item contains the source code and a copy of the HTML of the page, robot.txt, hash files, and other artifacts that may not always be required for an investigation, but must be available in case the defense requests a review during court proceedings to verify the integrity and collection process of the evidence. I would say that is enough for today. Thank you for watching. Discover more about Eviquire at eviquire.com.